What is happening, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Life of a Jobbing Plumber. Just one house we're going to visit today with 3 jobs to do whilst we're there. One of them is going to be a pain in the arse though. Right, a few little jobs in this little downstairs shower room. This tap, the elderly customer's having to tighten it really tight to get it to stop. So, new washer in that, re-grease and reseat. Show you how to do that for those that don't know. This one is overflowing. That's just going to need a new part 2 washer, and the hardest bit, because of where it's located, I've got to repair that because it's weeping slightly. Should have started yoga. I'm going to do this first because it's doing my head in. Hopefully that will be off now. It is. It's tight, that bugger. It's still tight, for God's sake. These are your bread and butter jobs. Your basic bitch plumbing jobs. Oh, fell to pieces, but that is the problem. Perished. So sometimes it's not always just the washer, sometimes it can be the orifice as well. Don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera, but it's full of cracks and chips, it's not smooth, and that washer is going to want somewhere smooth to sit on. Unfortunately I haven't got a replacement, so I'm going to have to pinch it out of a new part 2 ball valve. Nice and smooth and flat. It's just always worth running your fingernail over it, you can feel it grip onto it. Just check it's nice and smooth. That's in the wrong way. Lovely. Washer stayed on there, so that'll be fine. Just rebuild this now. Little groove, little groove. You don't have to tighten them all with grips, just hand tight. Should be fine. One job done. Probably the easiest. I'll do second easiest now. Parting the tap's going to be the hard bit. Oh, come on, Dan, don't use the flathead. Plug in before you lose your screw. Surprised that came off, they normally stick on for me. Right. Let's go and get a socket for that. Beautiful. 17mm socket. Ugh. Before I do anything with that, we are going to reseat it because it's looking a bit manky. Beautiful. Clean off the base where the new washer is going to sit. Loads better. blast that out, all the bits of squash, so it doesn't get trapped on the washer. Flick the little circlip out, give that a hit, maybe with something stronger. There we go. Clean all that up and grease them O-rings up, and we'll replace that. Back to front thread this, left hand thread or whatever you want to call it. Loads of grease on there. That's got to slide back up inside there. Easy as that. Circle it back on. Replace the washer. Simple. The that is rock hard. That's the one. Well handy, that little box. I think it's made by Thomas Dudley, but I got it from just the merchants. Arctic Haze actually. Don't know if that is the one, because the screws just pulled straight through it. What else have we got? Might have been that one actually. Yeah, it's going to be this one. It's better. We don't use the impact to put this back in. Don't be silly. Before rebuilding it, test it. Perfect. I haven't over tightened that, by the way. Needs another nip on it if anything. Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya.
What are you doing this afternoon? Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'll come this afternoon.
What time?
About an hour. Now for the not so fun one. Let's get this two shut off. In fact, no, I'll leave that one open. It's on a combi, this, so we're going to drain the system. It's also leaking from the gland by the looks of it. Might be actually that what's the problem. I could repair it, but don't know. I'm a bit sus with this. And that's wet as well. It's going to be a pig, this. Cover. Lovely. Hopefully that will just hold the water back a little bit. I wonder if it even works. Yeah. Get it in the bucket. We want to go get the wet back as well. And a 10 to 15 mil entry reducer, because I've only got 10 mil, 15 mil drain off valves like this style. Jesus. Oh my. Undo the bottom one as well. Go away, close up. This is awkward. Right. Don't start. Right, okay. Let's try and get that cut off and cleaned up. Somewhere around there. Best guesstimate. Come on. Oh, you awkward little sod. What the hell, man? Please. Oh, can't tell, can't see. Right, okay. This is too long, I'll have to cut it down. No, it looks about right. God's sake. Ugh. Come on, baby. Lovely jubbly. And that is it. Job done. 3 nice little jobs, other than the one that I needed to be an acrobat on, radiator valve. But I mean, I could have just repacked the gland, but I wasn't convinced it wasn't leaking from that little tiny 10mm chrome olive, because people over tighten 10mm pipe. For those that have watched the channel know that I like the long end feed 10 to 15mm reducers. You think about whenever that valve needs changing again next time, there's no messing around. You can easily get the olive off if you need to. It's a dream. Always thinking of the next guy, you see. Either that or the fact I only had a 15mm valve on the van. Nah, I still would have done exactly what I've done. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry it's only a short one this time, but it is the summer. The views absolutely tank because people are out doing nice things, enjoying the sun, not watching YouTubes. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.